Yeah, it's so similar obviously to centre court now with the roof, but yeah, it's so special to have a packed house, full capacity in there, and yeah, you get goosebumps walking out there in front of a big crowd. Yeah, it's an electrifying atmosphere in there, and you feel like the crowd really gets involved as well because there's nowhere for the noise to go. So yeah, it's a pretty special day as well with the singers out there today, and yeah, we're very fortunate to be out there and part of it. Yeah, Andy's very competitive, much like myself, and I think that's probably the hardest thing. And for him, the last 6 months, 12 months, not to be able to train as hard as he knows he needs to be out here and competing at his best, and that's probably the biggest frustration for him. But I have no doubt that he'll do absolutely everything in his power to come back, and whether it's to play Wimbledon again or to actually go on the full tour again, and try and get something else out of his career. But he's been fantastic for the sport. He's been a great ambassador for our game and the men's tennis, and I sure hope he gets the opportunity to finish on his terms. No, it wasn't. My hip operation wasn't as big as probably as major as his. I had it close, probably halfway through my career, and I was able to get back from those. My foot surgery was probably the hardest. That as you get older, I think it gets harder to get over them as well.
They hit it out of the park. Well, they can't because they have a roof there now. Fantastic. I mean, the court itself is playing great. And then I played yesterday when the roof was open, and today when they closed it, definitely the sound reverberates there. Hard time saying that word. And it's also a little more humid, a little heavier conditions, but the atmosphere is just phenomenal. And it's just, you almost don't care whether you play on center or court one now, which is great because it levels the playing field for everybody. And I think, they'll divide the field a little bit better where it's not always Federer and Nadal on center and everybody else on court one. So you don't really care which court you're playing on because the atmosphere is fantastic. It's just an engineering marvel. It's really fantastic to see. I've seen how they've been putting it together year by year. That moves on every shot, it affects you. So I just hope he takes his time so he can play pain-free, and I would not be surprised if he does really well here next year. I just hope that he stays pain-free, and then we'll see him again because I'll have to watch him play.
Yeah, look, it's fantastic. What an addition. Court one was sort of, had always had some issues because of the rain. I mean, this is the great addition with the centre court having the roof. Court one I thought was a fantastic court because it was just a little bit more intimate than the centre court, but it lacked the roof, and the roof it's kept the same atmosphere as the centre court. It's really loud for the crowd. It's very exciting. The court itself, of course, is beautiful. So I think great for the players, of course, great for the tournament, but more importantly, it's great for the public. And they pay their good hard money, and then court one tickets are not cheap either. And to know that you're going to guaranteed to have a match, finish, and the day finish is so important. I have no doubts that Andy will get to play back here. He'll probably be on centre court. He probably won't get a court one because they'll put him on centre court. But look, I think with the way that modern medicine is, and certainly some of the players have had the same surgery as Andy's had. Obviously, he's got 2 hips that he's had done, but these players have recovered really well. So, I think he's feeling very confident that he'll come back. I don't know when it'll be. I'm not sure if Wimbledon's a little too early to expect that. But I think we'll see him back here playing, and maybe he will feature on the court one, but for sure we'll see him back playing. Every court has got a slightly different atmosphere, and obviously it is very similar to the centre court as far as the atmosphere and now with the roof, but it still has its own little things, and you get upsets. There's a lot of upsets on court one. And court two, of course, was famous for it, but court one had its fair share of upsets and drama over the years, and I think that'll continue. And now we've got the roof. I think certainly on the women's circuit, there's so many good players out there from different nationalities all around the world. And the men, of course, look, it's going to be a bit of lull when Federer and Murray and Nadal and Djokovic are eventually gone. But there's so many good young players coming through. It's really exciting.